When you just one thing you said, as you got bigger and the community got bigger, you found it more difficult to maintain that sort of level of integrity, which then almost made you sort of say, okay, that's maybe not for me. But like, what was the tipping point for that, and what would you do anything differently around that, or not really?
Well, it's actually when you're growing fast that it's difficult, because what happens if you think, and we had this when you're scaling a business with your staff and culture within a firm,
Yeah.
is you have a culture when you're 20 people, then you get to the stage where you go to 40 people very quickly. So each person now has to double the culture. And you get these periods when it starts with 7 people and it went to 45 in a year. Each person has to kind of reinfect 7 people with culture, right? That's a really, really hard breaking point. And it's the same when you're bringing new members on very fast. They all come with no backstory. They don't know the culture. So they come in and think, I can operate in how I operate in the outside world. And over time, the community tries to police them. But it becomes looser just by the law of numbers.
Right, the law of numbers. Yeah. Okay, great.
So, Raoul, how have you changed then? Have you changed as a leader? Because obviously, very, very different environments from managing a hedge fund to a media business. So, where have you changed? How have you developed?
I mean, I've had to learn everything from scratch. I mean, it's been phenomenally difficult because look, you're not a leader at a hedge fund. I had like 5 people working for me. That's not leadership. Doing this, and at first it's easy as well. You start a business because you're all thick as thieves and you're all kind of, it's very egalitarian. And at some point you have to become the CEO, and then you start having to change your relationship with your co-founders. That's very hard. And then you actually have to learn, okay, I don't know anything about this. So I spent an enormous amount of time reading books, listening to podcasts, seeking advice from people I trusted, and, got it wrong a lot of the way. I didn't understand, because I'm very intuitive in how I see things. I didn't understand the value of processes for others. So I'm not a process-driven person.